Heather and I met in high school. We had social studies class together. I sat in front of her and she sat behind me and just annoyed me to no end. And I was a little bitty guy, like 5'5" and 107 pounds, just big, thick glasses. And that summer, for whatever reason, I went through a huge growth spurt and came back like 6'1" and put on like 20 pounds. And she had lost her braces and let her hair grow out. And she walked into a class and it was like Hollywood. The door came open and like this gust of wind that kicked her hair back. And I hit my buddy in the eye. I said, "Who is that?" He said, "Oh, you know who that is. That's Heather. You hate her. You guys didn't get along." Like, "Oh no, man, I'm gonna marry her." By that December, I asked her to Christmas dance, and we've been together since. I was not very good at any one subject, but I took honors and I guess tried. But I know, and I think that's what helps me to relate a lot of times with certain students. I did not want to be a teacher. I did not want to excel. You know, I wasn't one of these that was going to be an A student. I had to work and try and put in effort. I left high school, I went to college. I probably should have taken what these kids call a gap year or something. I wanted to be a businessman and I was trying to take some classes, but then I didn't have the motivation, trying to figure out the right major or the right thing, and nothing stuck. And Heather and I ended up getting married. I was working a job in the mall. She had just landed her first teacher contract, and I worked weekends, I worked nights, and she just looked me in the eye one day and said, "I'm not gonna see much of you. I think you should really pursue a real career." It was more like I think you're better than what you're doing. That was it that changed everything. When I gave her the palms up, the shoulder shrug, like, what do you want from me? And she said, "Take one education class." So I was at Missouri Western, and they put me into a class that I had to go into the schools, and it was a kindergarten classroom. The kids were little and they were all over the place, and I thought to myself right off the bat, this is not for me, no way. And then the teacher, I remember she had me read to them, and so I was reading, and I left. By the end of that 35 or 45 minutes, I left thinking, okay, all right, I got one down, I got to go back next week, I got some class, I might be able to do this. And then from that moment on, it's like, it became contagious. And that's why I tell the kids, it's part of, dedication is just being there repeatedly. You have goals. I wanted to be an actor, right? And I, not like serious move to Hollywood. I did a little bit of in the background kind of a work. It never took off, never went anywhere, obviously. And so to me, my acting is room 110. And I got 5 showings a day. And people look at me like, well, how can you teach the same subject 5 different times? Don't you get bored with it? No, because that's a new audience every hour. And I can't have a bad hour because that's their only time to see me. A girl once said, "Mr. Beaulieu, you are so random." And I was like, "Is that good or bad today?" She said, "Oh no, that's good. That's good." And I love being on that stage for them with the idea we are gonna get better as we work through this one. And they keep showing up and I keep showing up, and it seems to be working.